jet traffic is off your forward right at 2,100. Oh, I'm sorry, not jet, it's a Piper traffic, but they're 2,000 feet on the island.
Smoke in the cockpit, immediate landing, 8149 Romeo.
Cherokee 8149 Romeo, roger, continue the straight in, and I'll have you clear to land.
Straight in, and I might turn off my radio.
8149 Romeo, roger, you are clear to land, runway 32.
Clear to land, runway 32, 8149 Romeo.
825 Alpha Lima, line up and wait traffic, 2 mile final.
Line up and wait for 825 Lima.
85 Bravo Alpha 4, contact ground.
Alpha 4, Alpha
53 Charlie, break off to the right, join the right downwind please for priority aircraft.
Right downwind for priority aircraft, 5253 Charlie. Republic Tower, 7,000 X-rays, 7 miles out on the final. I have somebody in front of me.
0 X-ray, keep it as slow as you possibly can. We have priority aircraft inbound. 5 Alpha Lima, clear for takeoff, northwest approved.
Clear for takeoff, northwest approved, Alpha Lima.
52522, runway 32, clear to land.
Get to them, runway 32, 522.
53 Charlie, extend into downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend downwind, 53 Charlie.
00 X-ray, did you copy? Just keep it as slow as you can and you can continue straight in for runway 32.
Yeah, we'll keep it as slow as we can. I got one guy in front of me about 2 o'clock.
Yep, thank you. That's the traffic you're going to be following.
Roger. All right.
Wind 320 at 19, gust 31. I'm sorry, the last call, say again. Drew and Romeo, right.
Quiet. Mayday.
49 Romeo, still clear to land, runway 32. 49 Romeo, the runway is 2 miles ahead, 12 o'clock in 2 miles. You will continue the straight in, you're clear to land. 522, go around, fly runway heading.
Go around, runway heading, 522.
49 Romeo, 20 right towards the runway. No one else call inbound. Nobody else call inbound to Republic Tower. Emergency in progress.
There's a plume of smoke coming about a mile from the end of the runway on the ground.
813, are you over that smoke? Alright, please nobody speak unless spoken to. Lieutenant aircraft, go down. 813, are you over the smoke now?
Negative, we're about a mile and a half from the smoke.
Say again?
Mile and a half from the smoke.
Can you do me a favor, 49 Romeo? Could you hold your position over that smoke? Can you just keep, can you just take I'm sorry, 813. 813, are you over the smoke?
Yeah, we're almost there. We'll report you once you're over and we'll circle over.
I appreciate that.
No problem, Ewan. 720, I do have the smoke off my right wing.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to have an aircraft hover over it.
He's just out of the crane track, A13. I tell A13, I think people around it, but the crane is completely destroyed and on fire.
I'm sorry, say again?
The aircraft is completely destroyed and it's on fire, and I think people around it, I think they're trying to help them out.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, unfortunately we saw that from up here too, but we got to get you all on the ground.
Got it, A13.
813, you able to rejoin the final land? We can see where it is.
Yeah, we're joining the final landing, A13.
813, we appreciate the help. Runway 32, clear to land.
Runway 32, clear to land, A13.
Well, we now know that the plane that crashed over the weekend on Long Island was on a sightseeing tour with a mother and daughter on board. Investigators say the plane issued a mayday call shortly after takeoff from Republic Airport. The pilot tried to turn around and make an emergency landing, but instead the plane crashed into a neighborhood.
One of the 3 people on board was killed. The other 2 are in critical condition at the hospital. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim is live in North Lindenhurst with the details. Stefan.
Well, Joe and Liz, residents and officials say while the loss of life is a tragedy, this could have been so much worse based on how close this plane came to crashing into a home. This home is still taped off behind me because there are plane parts littered in the backyard. This mangled plane tail is all that's left today after a single-engine plane crashed yesterday, in the air for only 39 minutes before it burst into flames.
Quiet. Mayday, 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 mayday.
49 Romeo, still clear to land, runway 32.
The pilot sent a distress call around 3 p.m. Sunday. It crashed around Wellwood Avenue and 5th Street in Lindenhurst.
The aircraft is completely destroyed and it's on fire, and there's people around it. I think they're trying to help them out.
It definitely could have been a lot worse. As you see, it's a very large residential area.
One person was killed in the crash. 2 others are now fighting for their lives in critical condition, both severely burned, including the pilot. First responders say he was alert and conscious when they arrived, able to tell them how many were on board.
To my knowledge, they were pulled from the plane from civilian. I don't know how many or who, but they were pulled from the plane by a civilian.
This is new cell phone video taken by a resident. Neighbors describe a ball of fire and smoke so thick it was hard to see. Officials say the plane was attempting to return to Republic Airport. According to Suffolk County Police, they were sightseeing on a clear Sunday afternoon. An attorney for a flight school at Republic Airport tells us the 2 passengers were a mother and daughter from New Jersey who purchased a pleasure flight through Groupon. The mother, 63 years old, her daughter, 33. One resident says she could hear victims' frantic cries for help.
I did hear that the woman was calling for her mother.
Neighbors say planes come so close to their homes, they've had concerns one would crash into houses. And they say lately the planes are getting bigger and flying lower.
2 explosions that we heard right behind. The house just shook.
The house shook?
The house, yeah, the house shook. It was pretty bad, and I just, we were like, what was that? And I looked out the window, and I see 1 explosion, and then I yelled for my husband, and then before you know it, he didn't even make it to the living room. Another big explosion.
Now, according to the flight school instructor, the pilot is a 23-year-old man from the Bronx, licensed and certified flight instructor and advanced pilot. He says the aircraft had just gone through a 100-hour inspection. The NTSB is investigating.